The man is a top surgeon. Just because one of the car's taillights was broken, the man was stopped halfway by the police. His friend saw this and pulled out his phone, ready to record the whole process. But the man stopped him. The man told his friend that all they needed to do was fully cooperate with the officers. When the officer clearly saw the two inside the car, he gripped his weapon tightly. Then he walked up to the car window. The officer suspected that the car they were driving was not legitimate. The man explained that since the car was a limited edition vintage Mercedes, the broken light had to be ordered from abroad, and it would only arrive tomorrow. Then the officer asked the man to show his license and step out for further inspection. After checking the license, he ordered both of them to put their hands on the hood. This directly angered the friend. The friend said, "I know what you're thinking. You think we can't afford a car like this, and that it must be stolen." The man saw his friend's words were too provocative and hurried to calm him down. The officer behind them also signaled the boy to stay calm, but the furious boy actually walked toward the officer. Just as the man was trying hard to hold the boy back, the officer was about to fire his weapon. Suddenly, he was hit by a speeding motorcycle and knocked to the ground. The man signaled his friend to call for emergency help while he rushed forward to check the officer's injuries. The motorcyclist, seeing he had hit a cop, panicked and fled, but the officer's life was in critical danger. Even worse, the ambulance wouldn't arrive for at least 10 minutes. As a surgeon, the man judged that the officer wouldn't last that long. His airway was bleeding heavily. He quickly asked the boy to grab first aid tools from the car, cut into the airway, inserted a drainage tube, and drained the blood. This prevented the officer from suffocating to death. Soon, the officer was taken to the hospital where the man worked. After examining, the man found the officer's heart valve was damaged, causing aortic regurgitation, and his heart was failing quickly. Emergency open heart surgery was required. Another doctor, after learning what happened, suggested the man shouldn't take part in this operation, but the man believed that at this moment, the officer was just a patient, and he would never let personal feelings lower his medical standards. Meanwhile, outside, the police were questioning the boy for the fourth time. The boy, very impatient, said, "Just because of a broken taillight, they treated us like criminals." At this time, the man came over and said he was the officer's lead surgeon. Anything important could be addressed directly to him. Only then did the officers leave. The man was performing emergency surgery on the injured officer. When the officer's heart suddenly began bleeding badly, they needed to cool his blood to 16 degrees, then drain all the blood from his body, repair the artery within 15 minutes, and finally return the blood before brain death occurred. Fortunately, the surgery was a success. Afterward, the boy asked the man, puzzled, "Why go through so much to save someone who disrespected us?" But the man believed that a doctor's most basic duty is medical ethics.